This homeowner had a wet spot in his yard, but the wet spot was a very big wet spot. It was covering almost the entire front half of his yard. We were called to come investigate. We determined there was a leak in the drain field, causing all the sewage to spill over into the yard. This customer had a leaking drain field in the pump system, and the drain field was leaking downhill towards the house. All of this area is wet from sewage that's overflowing the tank. It's the house, and there's a septic pump right there. The tank is where we just dug. We're cutting a line and going to bypass that section, and then we'll send a camera down both ends to see if we find any cause of this blockage or problem. So we cut the drain field line, we suctioned both sides of it out, get all the water and loose debris out, and then we ran a camera down both sides of it, and everything appeared to look good. Thought we had resolved the issue. Here's the other side. A lot of glare, but that looks good too. Okay, we have repaired the connection. Now we're going to run the pump to make sure that the line doesn't leak again. So we'll give this a few minutes to get to this point. We should not see any water coming out. That's the goal here. Everything appears to be good. See no leaks. Well, first attempt did fail. Still got a leak somewhere, so I'm gonna try this again. All right, round two, we're running the pump. Now we've got PVC here. I hear it. It's flowing. It's looking better. It takes us a couple hours to figure out what's going on here. The break in line is not where the problem is. Let's see if I can show you what's going on. Pump tank is down there. It pumps up to this splash box. That's where the water enters from the pump. And then it goes two directions. It goes that way, it goes this way. This one takes it to the distribution box that we've been in, which feeds the line that we were working on. The other one, going this way, feeds another distribution box, which feeds two lines. One goes that way, one goes that way. And these lines are full. We can tell because of the water level that's already in here. So the only line that's accepting water is the one that we've been digging up. That's why it's leaking right there, because it's so full. These other two lines going that way and that way are not accepting water, so we need to see if we can open them up. So the new plan of attack is to vacuum these two lines that are full. That one and that one. Send the camera down in. See if there's a blockage. Detective work. We're sending the camera down the lines. Camera down the other line. A little water in it, but it's gone down about 45 feet. So we're going to treat those two lines with a chemical that'll help poke some holes through the biomat layer that has wrapped itself around the drain field and won't let the wastewater dissipate. So we'll introduce that into that distribution box. Our chemicals that we're going to use, and we'll introduce them right in here to treat those two lines, and hopefully those will that will activate those two lines and get them get them working as well. All right, the pump is activated. I'll send those chemicals down that line right there. Okay. Last thing we're going to do is vacuum this other line. This is the one that's feeding the initial problem area, and we've run the pump a few times and filled that up. So we want to get all the lines empty, no water in them. We've got the tank empty. We've even got the pump tank empty. So they'll have a few days to let everything dry out, let those chemicals take hold.